I'm going to give you.
Can you stay categorical?
You are fake news,
Sir,
go ahead.
Can you?
2 cents. Hello to my blue friends. Get another spinning and they call it revolution. Loose lips, fatter than a new tits. Glass nigga think it's ruthless. Deuces, 2 cents.
Come on, guys. Gotta go live for a little bit. See what you guys are up to. What's up, Gary? What's up, Joe? What's up, Pat? What's up, Peanut? How are y'all doing today? Hope everyone's doing good. There's the lead. Yep. How's everyone doing today? Hey. What's up, Ramp Run? Hey, Bex. How are you today? Yeah. Oh, 3 miles. Hey, Peanut, I haven't seen you here in a little bit. Doing well. No real plans, just doing nothing. Well, Red. Hey, Jarhead, how are you today? Earlier. I'm glad to hear that. Right, remember? I like it too. Jason Johns, freaking dope. Is it my fault? Sorry. I don't know what's going on. That better, I hope. Hey, Cliff. So, yes. Let's see. Ooh. No. Just, I don't have anything on the walls, so it might sound like there's an echo, I guess. Um, Late night kidney string, yes, please save me from my insomnia. Nice. Hey, Glitterbug, how are you? Hey, Josiah, good to see you. So, yeah, if you guys want to chat, something on your mind, feel free to come on up. Like I said, I don't really have a plan. I didn't really plan on going live, but here I am. I couldn't sleep, just bored. So, yeah. Oh, because it's 9 o'clock. It's not too late here. That's not going to do sleep. Just maybe. Like, it's like midnight. Whatever you guys are. On the East Coast and shit. Why aren't you up here yet, Gary? What the hell? Yup, midnight. Oh, what's wrong with you, Glitter? Like I said, no real plans. Just thought I'd come up, chat a little bit with you guys. Welcome, Omaha. What's up, Gary?
Hey man, what's up? What you
No.
got?
What?
Can't sleep?
It's too early, and yeah, just bored.
I know it has been kind of boring tonight. Did
Yeah,
you see? Did
boring.
you see Annie Artie tonight with the?
No.
Oh, this guy is. I think he's going to debate the same guy tomorrow. Artie is,
Oh wow.
and
Okay.
this guy is so ate up with the Soviet shit. It's just crazy.
Oh
Spouting
wow.
off, spouting off all this bullshit, all these court cases that really aren't really court cases at all, and
Oh, jeez. Oh,
oh,
just another nut.
yep,
Hank.
another nut.
Hey, what's up?
Hank.
Not a whole lot. I thought I was gonna try and debate Will again. That should be interesting.
You gonna take an egg beater?
Maybe you'd probably be better off taking an egg beater or something. All right.
Yeah, well, he's gonna come at you with a whisk. Might as well arm yourself.
Right. Yes, Bex. In case you didn't know, I am live. Absolutely. Glitterbug, the Omaha breakup with you. That was going on. Is that why there's such hate for Omaha with Glitterbug? They used to date, and now they don't date. Is that what's going on, Glitter? You left Harry for Omaha, didn't you? You said I've had the cop, no, I want the auditor.
She was going for a three-way between Glen and Omaha.
Oh Lord, that would be horrible. Maybe
Oh
it's me,
my god!
but that's only until Josh, because once Josh is out of prison, she's all his. It's good stuff. How you been? So what's with the period after your name there, Gary?
Where?
On your name, it says Gary, and then there's a period. Why is there a period?
It's the
Maybe I'm
time of
on
the
my
month.
period. Maybe I'm on. I don't know.
That's strange. I'm looking. I'm like, wait a minute. Usually it's just Gary, but now there's a period behind it. Is that? Are you trying to make a definitive statement? You're the only Gary. Is that what it is? Gary. Period. That's it. You're the
So you
only
don't
Gary
just
allowed now.
No,
so you don't
I
mistake him
don't
with Gary
know.
Lawler.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is. He has put Gary Lawler. You just put Gary one. Yeah, we're the 111s. Why do we have the 111s?
He doesn't do
What
that.
for?
He doesn't do that in StreamYard. He just does that in his for his Google account.
Yep.
There you go. Okay. So, Gary, when are you going to start using an avatar of your legs instead of just the G? You know all the ladies want it. They're waiting for it. Hey, hot gal. You know, Bex is waiting for you. You know, Bex has just been salivating at the thought of your legs on your avatar. Your
Hey, I'll
legs,
show.
Hank's
I'll
dog.
show.
I mean,
I'll show mine if she shows hers.
hey, Bex, is that a deal? He will show his legs if you show your legs. Let's just make sure your legs aren't hairy that day, Bex. Instant auditors in the house. What's up? Yeah. Hers are hairy. Well, damn. Doofy loves Gary's smooth legs. Is that true, Gary?
If he does, yeah.
Well, you're going to have to fight off Hornet. Hornet loves him some
Nah.
Doofy.
No, I'm a lover, not a fighter.
You know, it's next to impossible to get a straight answer out of an airline about traveling with service dogs.
It's hard to get a straight answer out of the airline about damn near anything. It's hard to get a straight answer in customer service, period, nowadays.
Yeah,
They give.
but
They're giving you right around, Hank.
they they won't give me definite answers on what I need, what it takes to get them through security, anything.
I don't know. Do we get to hear the Bexa snort? Well, we heard the Gary snort or the Hank snort, but what about the Bex and one.
Oh, Bex, come on up here.
And Glitter should come up here so we can get the fuck Omaha. Where's AK so we can get the smile? What's it all kinds on the stream?
Still early, she's probably trying to get the kids to bed right now.
Oh yeah, it's 8 for her. Just not a Page snort. Okay, so Joe Samuel's not a fan of the Page snort. She still does her pits though. So hey, Gary, she still does her pits, just not her legs.
Oh, well, I don't do my pits. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah.
I think it's not a swimmer.
Ran into a new one on Polly's that makes Paige look sober.
Really? That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. That bad, huh?
Yes.
Talk about Gabby.
Yep.
Wasn't she
Man,
like the new kid on the block for a minute?
I haven't seen her that. I've seen her once or twice before yesterday, but last night and tonight she was completely schnockered, getting up on the panel and going after Polly's girlfriend, calling her Jezebel, and
Wow.
not downing Polly for anything in what the two of them are doing, just knocking Fairy Goddess.
Mm. Extra 7, Gerald. Well, that's weird. Where's Demon?
Yeah,
Hello.
this Gabby's got a bottle of whiskey in one hand and a Bible in the other.
It's an odd combination.
Yeah.
She was having to put down the Bible this evening to grab her cigarette.
That's good stuff. Good stuff. Oh man. Yeah, so you guys see the video today? What do you guys think, Mr. Anselmo?
Oh, that was good.
He shall now be forever known as we have an American hero and a federal document in the auditing scene.
Yes.
He's no longer a human. He is a federal document.
And I think we have the first nominee for the Comeback of the Year award.
Yeah, that cop fucking pissed him off just by filming him. He was so triggered.
Never said a word.
Nope.
Where it just triggered him. Triggered the crap out of him.
I think he pointed at his name tag at one point.
Yeah, he did. That was it.
You know that guy. He's just living in Ass Elmo's head right now.
Oh yeah, that's what Lav was saying. Rent free in Anselmo's mind when she was watching it. I just rent free. He was so triggered. It was so funny.
Well, it's about time that empty space gets used.
Yep.
It was so fucking hilarious too. Like, hey, didn't you get arrested? Oh, I'm always getting arrested.
And what happened to all of his followers? I thought he had millions of views and shit.
Now all of a sudden it's thousands.
Yeah.
And he so kept trying to video the security area.
He loves going to that place, man. I'm thinking either he's always having court there for some reason, or he just or what Lav was saying is he just gets a reaction. That's what he likes there. It could be. I think it could go either way.
Uh-huh.
Well, he probably lives close by and can't afford an Uber any further.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe his ride is not around, so he has to keep doing that place for a little bit. It could just be that easy.
Or the dry cleaner that cleans his red jumpsuit might be right down the street.
No, he's not in California. He's in Florida.
Oh.
I think he's in Florida. I don't know. I mean, the last video he posted was at the airport in Orlando. So I don't know if he was going home or if he was going on a trip.
Well, the county courthouse that he was at today was just
in today's video. Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, unless he released a new video today. Did he release a new video today?
No, the one that you did today.
Oh, that's from like a week ago.
Yeah, but that one's just south of Orlando.
Yeah, his his very last video, unless he uploaded one today, was at the airport in Orlando, and it was like 3 videos. It looked like of the same interaction though. So I was the same cop, like the same TSA agents. He just, he got a lot out of them and decided to keep going. I've been doing it wrong my whole life, Dad. Didn't know I was supposed to get arrested. Yeah, you're supposed to get arrested. And you're supposed to become a document. You're nothing unless you're a document or you're an American hero. Now, what do you guys? What is better? Is the fact that Josh is an American hero, is that more important than Anselmo being the First Amendment?
Well,
no, there's plenty of American heroes.
The American heroes all protect Anselmo.
Yeah.
So then I guess technically Josh works for Anselmo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, well, damn. Okay, there you go. I thought handcuffs was for sexy times. What's up, extortion watchers? He was in Vegas a couple of days ago in one video at the airport there. The person, the individual, or the agent. I think he's one step away from that very comment, Bex. I really do. It wouldn't surprise me one iota if you somehow started saying that. Josh is a 0, not a hero. So if Josh is a 0, what would Anselmo be? Does that make him like a -10? -4? Is he 0 too? I mean, who's worse, Anselmo or Josh? That's like asking what came first, the chicken or the egg, right?
Yeah. Well, we'll find out when we do the poll thing again. This year.
They never won though. They didn't get close. Omaha fucking destroyed everybody.
Yeah, that's true. He was. He'll probably do it back to back on this year.
I think Omaha's pretty much got the overall number of arrests locked up for.
Yeah,
if that's a category.
But I don't know if he's going to get the best arrest though.
I don't know. That windmill that he did was pretty.
That was great. You're right.
You talking about his bloody flop?
Yeah, the bloody flop. Yeah.
Well, I want to take the picture where he's up on his head and just. I want to Photoshop a little cardboard in there and then just Photoshop a couple of guys beatbox on either side of them and then have them twist around.
10 to the -17th. There you go.
Well, he could be like Jeremy DeWitt and be -37.
Oh, there we go. Could just feel, yeah. There you go. There you go.
And from an update from what I understand on that fool is Metro State is no longer in existence as part of his. He had to dissolve Metro One to get out on bond.
Oh wow!
Or dissolve all of his ownership in it, so it might exist under new ownership, but he can't have any part of it. Had to get rid of all of his pepperball guns.
What was that name of that movie with Jim Carrey with the number? What was it? No, I'm talking about the one where he kept writing the number or something that was just like a number was the name of the title. It's like, oh God, I can't remember. Someone will tell me in the chat. I know someone will remember.
I don't remember any Jim Carrey numbers with a number in the title.
Yeah, it's just like it was a number something. You don't remember?
I kind of remember that one. Wasn't there a scene where he's like in an insane asylum and they get him in the room?
He keeps writing the number over and over on the wall.
Yeah. What was the name of that thing?
27.
Not ringing any bells for me.
Oh, no, I want to say 27, but I don't think it was number 21. Was it 21? No, like 24 or. Oh, jeez. It's killing me. Number 23. Thank you, Joe Samuel. And number 23, that's what it is. Yes.
Oh, Joe, he's an American hero.
Probably looked it up. Or he knew.
How quick did you Google that, Joe?
His Google was quicker than my Google.
Yeah.
I'll say personally, Omaha is a good dude with mental issues fucking him up. I don't necessarily say fuck Omaha, but he can act pretty out of line at times. That's a fair statement. I guess it's fair. That is fair.
He does allow himself to get used way too easily.
Yeah. Didn't he playing at Psycho in a Dirty Harry movie? I remember him being the bad guy was sitting in his bed staring at a light bulb. Who? Oh, yeah, Surrey. Oh, there we go. So Surrey's faster than Google. Got it. Now, who played a Psycho? Jim Carrey didn't play a Psycho.
Norman Bates.
Yeah, he did. He was Psycho, and so did what's his face was the American Psycho. Jason, no. Oh God, damn! Why can't I think of this dude's name? Like drawing a blank. Not Henry Cavill.
But hell, I named the character, not the actor.
Well, Norman Bates was. I don't know who the old Norman Bates was. The new Norman Bates was not Norm Macdonald. It was. Oh God, fucking big tall dude. Does comedy a lot. God, I'm drawing a blank. Christian Bale was the guy. Yeah, Christian Bale was the other
Macdonald. Hilarious as
Bates. He was no. It was
Anthony Perkins. Anthony Perkins did the original one.
Wasn't
his name Anthony?
Yeah, no, but yeah, I think the original. I'm talking about when they remade Psycho. It was oh God, not Ben Stiller.
Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn, thank you, Vince Vaughn.
Yeah,
there it is. Yeah, that's who it was. It was Vince Vaughn. Wedding Crashers was a great movie. Yeah, but Vince Vaughn was Norman Bates, and he did an all right job. I thought he was a very creepy Norman Bates. Kind of interesting to see him in kind of a different role than a horror. I mean,
that show that was on, a TV show that was on a while back called Bates Motel. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Norman Bates as a teenager.
I never got to see. I wanted to watch it. I never saw it.
Yeah. Oh man, it's excellent.
Yeah, I never got to see it either.
It mostly centered around him and his mom, and his mom was just as nuts as he was.
Okay. I heard Opie from SOA was in it.
I don't know. I see him in series every now and then.
Yeah, I see him in too much, but I heard he was in that one.
There was one series that was on a network I didn't have access to that he was in, and I never got to see it. It looked real good. Where they were like Appalachian. They separated themselves from the rest of the world, and
I think I've seen that. Deadpool, that's a Dirty Harry movie. Deadpool was nothing like Dirty Harry. Deadpool was awesome.
I think he's referring to the Clint Eastwood Dirty Harry Deadpool movie.
Ah, well, there you go then.
Oh,
that's all.
Yeah.
I think that might have actually been one of the series of Dirty Harry. I can't remember if it.
Oh, that's what he's saying. He's saying Deadpool. That's the Dirty Harry movie.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, Dirty Harry, Deadpool. Yeah.
I didn't watch too much of the Dirty Harry movies. I know. She ain't shock. I know. But I haven't. I should watch them. I never really watched any of the Mad Maxes either.
Wow.
Well, you can't get into Australia unless you've seen all of them.
That's okay. I'll be
It's a
okay.
requirement.
I'll be okay.
Yeah.
I think I'll live.
You have to have it annotated on your passport.
Oh, jeez. You got to quote actual. Do you have to quote movie quotes from it? Oh, not.
It's a 3-hour exam.
Oh, jeez, a 3-hour exam. Jeez. Well, I'm done. I don't do very good on tests. Not a test taker. So anyone else want to come up? We're just shooting the shit, discussing whatever. You guys are all more than welcome. I'm pretty sure the link is up at the top. So no real plans for the show. Just bored and I just wanted to go live because I had nothing else to do.
No
Sounds like a good
topic.
enough reason to me.
Well, I didn't expect to go live. I just thought I was just like, no, I'm just gonna do it. You can't wear blue makeup unless you have seen Braveheart. Well, I've seen Braveheart, and I'm still not going to wear blue makeup. But I do hear that girls like to wear like that blue under eyeliner or under the eye, or not mascara, but you need to smear Vegemite on your face to avoid drop beer attacks here. Oh, geez, wow. I watched the weirdest video the other day. I was watching, it was one of those YouTube shorts. You know how they have the shorts thing up top? And a lot of those are just like,
Yeah.
looks like TikTok type videos. But there was this one where it showed this girl talking about, she was doing her makeup. I'm like, okay, what the hell? She's the contours. I was looking at the way she was doing. I'm like, that is fucking scary looking when they're not done with it. I'm like, holy shit, that's a lot of work to put makeup on. I mean, holy shit. It's not just put that shit on and go. No, no, no. There's a process. There is, I mean, holy shit. I had no idea. That was just crazy to see. Like, actually outline the face and just these little crosses. And it's just like, good God. Really weird looking. Just thought I'd throw that out there. All right. Rebel Run, yep, Gold Coast Cruising. All these morons think they are heroes, but are just zeros. Yep, agreed. Um, so what's new with you, Hank?
Trying to figure out arrangements for a trip at the end of July.
Okay. And I know not all women wear makeup like that, but for the ones that do, holy crap. Holy crap. What about you, Golden Eyes? Do you do contouring when you do your makeup? What about you, Bex? Do you contour when you do your makeup? Patricia, do you contour when you do your makeup? Or you just put the shit on and be done with it?
I know it takes her over an hour and a half to do her makeup every morning.
That's just too long.
And that's 7 days a week, 365 days a year.
That's a lot.
Lot of time of your life dedicated to
306, at least 365 hours a year, which is how many days is that? That's, I don't know. I can't do the math right now.
And that's just the putting it on in the morning.
I don't need to take it off.
Yep, and you've got the touch-up jobs throughout the day.
Isn't it bad for your skin if you wear it too much too?
I think that's why some women you see without their makeup, you want to run. Because once they take the makeup off, they look inhuman. It's just not a normal color of skin tone that you would expect.
Mm-hmm. There's nothing wrong with people who wear makeup or people that don't wear makeup. Just this video was just a trip to see how they did it. It was just like, I mean, lines and just you're like, and then we put it on. It's like, okay, I guess it adds some depth to the makeup, but it's like, okay, whatever, I guess. But it looks. I mean, it looks like they're wearing makeup. I like a girl that if they're gonna wear makeup, it doesn't look like they're wearing makeup. It doesn't look like this caked on. More of a natural kind of look to it. Don't want to wear makeup, fine, but let's not just have it freaking piled on.
Yeah, I like where it looks like the makeup is just accents of their natural beauty.
Exactly. I agree
Although
with
it
that.
might be caked on and just blended in really well, but
It could, or maybe they're just using colors that just don't show up or whatever. Then there could just be maybe instead they just go and put dirt on. They just rub dirt on
Jarhead
their
says,
skin. They look good like that.
Jarhead says I put makeup on the penguins.
Do you put makeup on your penguins, Gary?
Yeah, first thing in the morning.
The Golden says if you plan to take photos or video like a wedding, then that's perfect for a long wear and photo flashback. Ah, so like the contouring and all that. Okay, I got you. Okay, I guess we're going like on a photo shoot or something like that.
yeah. As far as Gary putting makeup on his penguins, I mean, if you put lipstick on a pig, I guess makeup on a penguin's not too far,
Nope,
too
not
different.
Yeah,
far apart.
wouldn't be too far from your wheelhouse. That's for sure.
Nope.
Powder and paint make you want you ain't make you what you ain't. Yep, agreed. I don't mind with a little bit of makeup though, as long as it's not like caked on. That's all. Dogma is an awesome movie. In fact, I want to watch Dogma.
Did you, when you were in the military, the women that you would be around in uniform, then when you'd see them out of uniform, they would look like completely different people?
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
definitely.
Absolutely. Some of them look better in the uniform, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, it's just you would expect them to look a little different in and out of uniform, but
Yeah,
I mean, usually it's just such a drastic difference.
huge. Tell you what, the military uniforms do nothing for a woman's figure. Nothing. It's not complimented whatsoever. And it's not supposed to, actually.
One of the nurses I worked with, she had her BDUs tailored so it showed off her curves.
Mm. Haven't seen Dogma, Red Run? You need to see Dogma. Freaking hilarious movie. Birth control glasses changed my appearance radically. Yeah, those BCGs. I'm glad I never wore glasses because I would have had to wear those. Luckily, I didn't have to wear those at all. What about you, Gary? Did you have to wear the BCGs?
BCGs?
Yeah, the issued
Birth, birth,
glasses, military
birth.
issued glasses.
The Air Force didn't
No,
use
no, I
birth
didn't.
control glasses.
No, I didn't have to wear glasses back then. I had 20/20 vision way back then.
Oh, good. Hey, Kimber. That kind of
All right,
makeup is not for
Kimber.
everyday wear. Never thought Aykroyd was funny, but he was a great bully. He was also good in Trading Places. That was a good movie. What about you, Hank? Did you have to wear BCGs?
When I first came in, the Buddy Hollies were still the BCGs were just replacing the Buddy Hollies, and I much prefer the Buddy Hollies.
Okay. There you go. What else is in the military here? Oh, Jarheads. Did you have Jarhead? Did you have to wear BCGs, or did you not have glasses when you were through? Also called RPGs, rape prevention goggles. There you go. I haven't seen it in a long time. Whenever I see Golden Eye's name, it reminds me of this movie, the Golden Child. I want to see that again. Like, sweet brother Oopsie.
Eddie Murphy movie.
Yeah, Golden Child. That shit was hilarious.
It's been so long since I've seen it. I remember the
Yeah.
premise of it. I just don't remember details.
Yep.
The bad guy through the airport. That was so funny. My sweet brother Oopsie. It's so funny. Love that movie. What the Buddy Holly's Ray Bans? Were they Ray Bans?
No. They
No.
look like the classic black frame Ray Bans, but they weren't.
Red Golden. I've seen
And
that movie too.
I had a pair of Ray Bans. The pilot gave me a pair of Ray Bans when I was in the Air Force.
I had the Army. I got issued the Army Aviator glasses, and those didn't look too bad, but
Wire rims all the way around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey Noli, how's it going? Yeah, we're just sharing stories. We were talking about girls' makeup, and then with the movies. It's just been kind of all over the place today. I think it's because we're lacking some people that come up with a focus. Like Kimber doesn't come up and focus us. Golden Eyes won't come up and focus us. Fred won't come up and focus us. We're just kind of left to our own devices at this point. Oh, I'm happy to see you, Noli. Cactus Jones. What's up, Kimber? You here to focus us?
What's that?
Are you here to focus us? Focus our thoughts. Focus the show.
To focus you? Yeah, sure. How can you sound so weird?
I don't know. Why is everyone saying that?
Like
You
him.
sound like a demon. Hi, Gary. Hi,
Demon?
Hank.
Howdy.
I shouldn't. I don't know what I thought. Oh! Maybe. Hold on. Let me see. No, that's not right. That's not right. Hold on. That better?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Sounded
know.
all right there for a while until you wandered off.
Oh, I don't know. The movie The Golden Child with Eddie Murphy is on YouTube. Oh, is it? Does it have commercials? I don't want to watch commercials. Netflix has made me I don't like commercials anymore.
I don't either. I watched a movie on YouTube the other day, free with commercials, and I'm not kidding. They had a commercial like every 30 seconds.
That's ridiculous.
It was ridiculous.
Has anybody seen the new Coming to America 2?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's on Prime.
I know. I keep seeing it. I just haven't watched it.
No.
Yeah.
I don't have Prime.
You're missing out, Gary.
I liked it, and when I talk to people who've seen it, it's either people liked it or just hated it completely.
Really?
I didn't hate it. It just, I don't know. I don't know what I expected.
Did you like the original one?
I did. I loved the original.
Usually the people that I've talked to that didn't like the second one didn't really like the first one either. I'm like,
well, why would they watch the second one if they didn't like the first one?
COVID?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
How much shit have you watched that you would not have watched in normal?
I don't know.
Immune to stupid movies.
Here's a bit of trivia for you. In the movie, in the first one, when they're at the Golden Arch McDonald's rip-off restaurant, who tried to rob the place? What was the name of the actor? Samuel Jackson. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I figured Hank know that one.
Well, I've been trying to get people to watch Sharknado with me. No one wants to watch Sharknado.
I wonder why. It's a great movie.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking, come on. I mean, there's like 8 of them. We could freaking binge watch them. I mean, why not?
I've never watched them. I hear they're good B movies, but
I haven't watched them yet either, and I don't want to watch them by myself. I figure if I'm going to watch something stupid, I want to make
You
fun
want
of it with
other
somebody.
dummies to
well,
watch it with you?
Yeah,
I think we got a target for movie night.
Yeah.
Sharknado. You know, it's like, okay, we could do, or like sand sharks or something stupid, you know?
You know, when I live right on the ocean, a Sharknado is a very real thing to me.
Yeah.
It could happen here.
You know, it'd be worse than a Sharknado? A Orconado.
Uh,
Oh, we've got
um,
orcas in town right now too. Great. I won't be sleeping for the next week.
I have seen fish pulled out of a lake by a tornado, but
Oh,
they weren't that big of fish, and that lake did have much bigger fish available.
Kim Kardashian is the one that made extreme contouring popular. That doesn't surprise me whatsoever. Two-headed shark. I'm gonna have to try that one too. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get somebody to watch Sharknado, and it's gonna be glorious. Well, I have a deal with somebody that they're gonna make me watch a movie, so I made a deal with them that I'll watch, but they have to watch a stupid one of mine. So
I'm, I'm willing to watch it with you.
yeah, I'll watch it.
I watch it.
okay, watch
We
Sharknado.
can if it turns out being bad, then we'll just treat it like Mystery Science 3000.
Yes, which we
Yeah,
pretty much always
like,
do when we
Uh,
watch movies together.
Saturday afternoons when I was a teenager, cable wasn't. I mean, cable. If you had cable, that meant you had 13 channels. If you didn't have cable, then you had 3 or 4 channels, depending on how
Yep.
good your rabbit ears were. But one of those stations every Saturday afternoon would have classic B movies like the um, um, Aztec Mummy versus a Robot,
Oh
which
yeah.
which is one of the ones they did on Mystery Science 3000.
Wait, those weren't documentaries?
No, 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 no.
Wow.
have you
We
guys
had
ever
one.
seen? There's this really good documentary that you guys really have to see. The Blair Witch Project.
Yeah, that's all real. That is good.
That is a great
Scary.
documentary.
I
True
went going
We
in the
had
story.
one of
woods.
those. We had one of those here, Hank, and the host of the show was named Gregory Graves.
Oh,
But
you guys remember
the
Elvira's?
ones he. Oh
Oh,
yeah.
Elvira was great to watch.
She did a
Oh
lot of
yeah.
those movies.
Yeah, and there was another one besides Elvira. There was another one that would do spooky old movies before Elvira. Um, it was an older white dude.
Not
Elvira
Vincent.
was
Not
no, it wasn't Vince.
Vincent.
No,
Mm.
it was he. Yeah, he. It was obvious he was mimicking his style with his own little twist on it. But Elvira was only reason I watch his shit was there's nothing else to do while waiting for Elvira to come on.
Hmm.
So you grew up with Elvira. I grew up with what's her face and Up All Night on USA.
Elvira was still putting out TV shows and movies into the early 2000s.
Yeah, that's true.
I
Uh
think she just had a Halloween special this maybe even this past year or year before.
Yeah, I got um shit. I was still it was 2000 either 2000 or 2001. Um, I she was on the post that I was at doing a signing for her new movie that it just came out, and she made a big stink about wanting to have a Humvee to do a photo op with, and my unit got the call, and I got hey you'd into driving the Humvee over to where her location.
Oh, nice.
You could not. I don't know what her real age is, but I know, and I've been watching her for at least 20 years, and you could not tell that she was old enough to have been in acting 20 years ago.
You guys remember Tales from the Crypt, but who remembers a little known gem, Tales from the Hood?
I do.
Yeah.
Oh,
I did.
yeah,
Yeah, I
Tales
saw it.
from the Hood. That was a good one.
Wasn't that Samuel L. Jackson that did the?
I think he was in one of them. I think he was in one of them. I can't remember, but it was just that was such a funny ass movie.
It was just a movie that had like several stories in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like Tales from the Crypt. Yep. So it was Tales from the Hood.
Well, Tales from the Crypt was a weekly series.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Tales from the Hood. Tales from the Hood was just a spin-off. I guess not even a spin-off, but is it on Prime? Oh shit, I'm gonna have to watch that. It was on Prime.
It was a spoof, right? Wasn't?
Yeah, it was a spoof. It was a spoof.
Yeah.
What's up, Bird?
What's good, people? How you guys doing?
Not
Doing
bad.
good.
Hey, bud.
A bird.
Shooting the shit.
Nice, nice.
Oh shit.
What about you, Bird? You remember Tales from the Hood?
Yeah, I remember Tales from the Hood, man. I thought it was pretty good. I think I was more of a Tales from the Crypt kind of guy, though.
I know. I liked it.
Yeah.
Tales from the Crypt was a lot better. I agree, but still, Tales from the Hood was all right.
As a kid, I'd get super
Sorry.
spooked out as you're going down the staircase, and the crypt keeper would pop up out of the coffin, dude. I'd be like, "Whoa!"
Yeah.
Cyrax looks like the Crypt Keeper. He does.
He does.
It's his son.
Oh, jeez, that's good. That's good.
Somewhere in storage, I've got a crypt keeper in a coffin the coffin pops open. It's motion sensitive to pop open when you
No
get near it.
way. That's cool.
Wow. I think everyone up here is old enough to remember having to carry around lunch pails. What was your favorite lunch pail as a kid? Gary, your favorite lunch pail as a kid?
I
He-Man.
had Davy Crockett.
The person is He-Man.
Mine was my first one, and that was Adam 12.
Oh.
Care Bears.
What about you, Timber?
Charlie's
Good job.
Angels.
Mine was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, man.
Yeah, it was.
I was big on the
Yeah,
action
so
figures.
Kenny, did you
Yeah.
have plastic ones or metal?
I only had the plastic ones. I never had the metal ones.
I'm old.
Gregor Lawler said paper bag. Gregor Lawler's right with you. Paper bag. Oh, Art Raz, Illusions, Duke of Hazards. Nick's was a little pony. Haha. Yeah, sure, you're just playing Nick. Sure. We know it's yours.
He still
Don't
has
lie.
it.
I know.
Carries his Pokemon cards in it.
Yeah.
I did have a Blue Falcon and a Thunder the Barbarian. Nice.
When I lost the Adam 12, I got a Battlestar Galactica lunchbox.
Nice.
And the thing that fucking blows my mind is seeing what price if I would have kept those and with the thermos. I mean, they'll
Mm.
bring a
Oh yeah.
nice price these days.
See,
I have one of my
mine-
mom's.
Mine wasn't in that great a condition that I wouldn't have got that much money for it.
I have one of my mom's old ones, Annie Oakley. It's super old. It's awesome. Kenny, your
across the
mic is
street,
horrible tonight.
What
Yeah,
happened?
probably is.
The metal stamped ones are the ones that fetch the best prices, but the plastic ones still brings a decent chunk of change compared to what they cost originally.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Really?
shit, dude. What do you expect? Plywood's fucking 3 times the price it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean you buy I'm not even sure if they still make lunch boxes like that anymore. But if they did, they'd only be like $10-15, and if you've got one of the old classic plastic ones, they still fetch. You get the right ones, they still fetch $50 to $100.
Mm.
The Adam 12 at one point was, if you had it with the right thermos, uh, it was like $1,200.
Oh my gosh. But with the thermos, I mean, as a kid, I always lost my thermos immediately or left something in it till it rotted. If I had soup or whatever and it got tossed out.
I still do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember wearing like when it was cold, wear long johns underneath your clothes. Yeah, I remember that trend.
Well, I don't use
What's
it.
wrong with that?
Nothing. I just someone asked, so I remembered. Well, you're in Alaska, I get it.
Kenny's got his underoos.
Actually,
Jeez.
I never wore underoos. Thank you very much. I had I don't remember. I had the little
Spider-Man
red and white.
underwear.
I think no, they weren't
Yeah.
Spider-Man. They weren't Spider-Man. I don't remember what they were. It's been so long.
I got
Just go look in your drawer and see what they are.
Jeez.
I got an Army issue thermos in 1988 or 89 that I still use today, and it still works great.
That's how I feel about my
Insulated.
Stanley.
Yeah, the old Stanleys were awesome.
I still sport the old green one.
Yeah, well, that's probably the same as the ones the military was issuing. They're fucking rugged as hell, and they'll keep coffee hot for 12-15 hours.
Jeez.
I got my old Boy Scout one around here somewhere.
You're a Boy Scout, Gary?
Yeah.
Cool. I never was. I didn't do public Boy Scouts and do Cub Scouts and do none of that shit.
Brownies?
Yeah, I did
Nope,
Cub
didn't do
Scouts
brownies either.
and then Boy Scouts, but by that time I started thinking, hey, well, who are these good-looking women walking around all over the place? Kind of lost interest in it.
Yeah. Yeah, funny how that happens.
Yeah. I don't find myself using the thermos that much anymore because I just got a good sized travel mug that's usually enough coffee to get me through several hours. Every now and then I'll take a thermos out with me when I go fishing.
So what do you guys think of the whole uniform policy in some schools today? Do you guys agree with it? Do you disagree with it?
There's in one of the towns near me, they got 3 different high schools. 2 of the 3 high schools are attempt to do uniforms, and one of them never tried the uniforms. I don't know if they're still using them or not.
Catholic girls' school outfits. Yes, indeed.
Yes, but that's not what we're talking about.
What are you talking about?
The school uniform. Some schools have where they have definitely uniforms.
Well, that's the Catholic schoolgirls. They all wear uniform. They all wear the same thing. They all look good in them too.
Yeah,
little cardboard people.
Little plaid mini skirt.
Yep.
Let's make everybody look the same, and then everybody can drive the same car and live in the same little boxed house, and we'll have equality all around.
That reminds me of I don't know. Are you guys familiar with that show Weeds?
Yeah, all the ticky-tack houses and shit.
Little boxes, little boxes. The intro.
Fucking much, though.
Yeah. It was right on. This made me think about it, though. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a horrific
I kind of want to
conversation
rewatch that series now.
It's a good series.
Yeah. It's like the pre-baking. It was Breaking Bad of marijuana instead of meth.
But it was happy. It was happier than Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
By the end of Breaking Bad, you're like, why the fuck did I watch this?
I got hooked on Breaking Bad.
That's
I
funny. As
know.
soon as I realized that they were all cooking dope, I was like, yeah, this show ain't for me.
Man, I'm just like it was good at first. Like the first few seasons were it was good, and then it just was one bullshit, not bullshit, but just one thing after another. And by the end, you're just like, motherfucker, this poor fucking kid.
Well, most of the series had seasons that would would make you wonder why you're watching it.
Yeah, yeah. I felt like that about Walking Dead for a while too. I just had to stop watching
Well,
Walking Dead for a
they're
minute. It just was getting a little too.
they're about to start the final season of Walking Dead.
Oh, they're finally gonna finish it up.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's the final season of The Walking Dead, but they're still going to continue on with Fear the Walking Dead and that new one that uh, World of the Walking Dead or something.
Hmm.
I
They're going.
I didn't really care too much for the few episodes of it I watched.
Mm, mm. One thing I know about Walking Dead that kind of took me up. Now I'm gonna sound a little Omaha-ish here, but I'm gonna go for it anyway. Why in almost all once they met another black guy in Walking Dead, why the other black guy gotta die? I mean, seriously, you ever notice that?
okay. Omaha.
Oh,
Well,
You
seriously,
sound just
this is
like
true. Though.
Omaha.
If you
well,
watch it, you'll notice.
Dude,
well,
I cannot get in another conversation about race tonight, dude. The last one went horrifically bad.
yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Well,
Like,
they've had black women who have made it several years through the series, like
Oh
Michonne.
no, no, no. Oh no, I agree. Like they have one, they have Michelle, and she's super popular, so she's not going anywhere. But as soon as I meet another brother up in there, the old brother's got to die. Michelle ain't going nowhere.
hmm.
It's funny because there's a. I was watching this Warp Zone. They did a video on it. That show was so funny. There's this. They met a black guy that was like, Rick was like asking him sort of question like, "Hey, wait a minute, I got a problem with this. You ever notice that whenever we meet someone else of this my color, the other person always dies?" And they had this argument about it. It's like, okay, I got an idea. So they painted the other black guy in whiteface. He was gonna get killed. I'm just like, oh, that's fucking horrible.
Well, in the original Star Trek series, what was it? The red shirts that always got killed on away missions.
Red shirt.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah, poor Richards. Oh God, what's up, corrosive? In all horror movies, the poor black guy always got to die. It's an embarrassing trope. We live in the Stone Ages. That it is a trope. It is, but
Well, in the
there's a few movies like Anaconda. Not only did black guy survive, probably because it was LL Cool J. It's probably the only reason he survived because they got LL Cool J to play him. But also
Jeez.
Lopez survived too. So it's interesting. It was a Latina and a black guy survived, and that's like unheard of in horror movies usually. One or
Didn't
the other.
LL Cool J playing the G.I. Joe shit too?
I don't think it was a GI Joe. No, that was Rock.
Was it The Rock? All right.
Yeah, that's Rock.
I can't fucking
Hey,
keep
Tess.
up.
Yeah. That's what I was the same way. Ross stay up and watch some movies was 4 years old. Ha ha ha.
yeah, I thought that the attempts at live action GI Joes sucked.
The first one wasn't that good. I wasn't like a fan that it got Marlon Wayans in it, and I'm not a Channing Tatum fan. So
Yeah.
What?
I know, shocked, right? It's probably because I'm not a
Yeah.
female. Probably because I'm
Well,
not a female.
what was that apocalypse movie where you had the guys holed up into a house and when Doomsday came and they finally had to venture out of the house and one of the gangs had Channing Tatum on a leash, you know.
Oh yeah, that was a fucking great movie. This is the end.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah.
movie is so
Oh,
funny.
that's a yes.
That show was so funny. It's
Everybody
like,
dies.
He was like, I found Channing Tatum. I call him Channing Tate Yum.
I'm gonna have to
That
watch
shit
that
had me
again. That
rolling.
was a great movie.
I know. I'm gonna have to watch that shit too. Another good kind of end of the world movie was At World's End with the guys from Hot Fuzz.
Yeah,
That was good.
making her way down to the bar.
Yep. That was a good one. So it was called Live from Compton. 28 days. I haven't seen 28 Days Later, actually.
That's actually pretty
Well, you had
decent.
28 days, then you had 28 days later.
Yep. And
Both
everybody's
of
sick.
them. And
Man,
if
my
I,
computer's being tripping. He's giving you your own solo layout, Bird. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Badass.
I
Maybe
think I
someone's
cleaned the
gonna make a
screen.
commercial break.
I cleaned the screen, so I think that's what's going on. It's a touch screen, so I think
There
when I
you
cleaned
go.
it did something. I don't know. Being
Well, if it
weird.
does it
That's
again, I'll start
Confused.
screaming, Kenny needs your money.
so what's your favorite World End movie?
Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead is for comedy,
Yeah,
yeah.
that is good. I liked I Am Legend. That was good. I just recently watched that.
That's one of my favorites.
I Am Legend was really good.
Yeah, until
I
it
like
killed the
the
dog.
Yeah,
called World War Z with
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt. Yeah, that's pretty neat.
See, I'm old school, man. I liked Outbreak.
I didn't
That
really
was
like.
good.
Oh, Outbreak. Yeah, I forgot about that
Yeah,
one.
that was a good one.
Also, that one with the one about the flood, the weather, weird ass weather. What was it called? Day After Tomorrow.
Oh, where the ice.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
The ice
the
vortex.
well, got hit with a tsunami first, and then the polar shifted.
Uh-huh.
Yep. That was a trip.
Yeah.
Those kind of movies make me too anxious. I can't watch them.
Yeah. No, would have been interesting. I would have loved to live during the War of the Worlds when it first aired, and everyone got all freaked out. That'd have been fucking a
Oh
trip.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That would have been a trip.
The
Can you imagine how
thing,
worse it would have been if the internet were around back then? It would have been horrible.
you know,
has anybody
they
seen
put.
Greenland?
Oh yeah, I've seen that one.
No.
If it's on HBO Max, it's a pretty good. It makes you. It's one of those that, damn, this could really happen.
Oh, I've seen it on there. Okay.
Troy Heston's Omega Man better than I Am Legend. I don't think I've seen that one.
Which one?
Omega Man.
It's sounding familiar, but I don't really remember it.
Yeah, that's where Charlton Heston's all by himself, and he's the only non-infected human left, and he finds this girl.
The only thing I didn't like about Greenland was there was one scene where they were getting small meteorites were coming through and hitting, and one pegged off the roof of their truck. And a meteorite would have just gone straight through that truck into the ground. But it didn't even fuck up the paint.
Wow.
Well, what kind of car was it?
It was a Dodge 3500, I think.
There you go. It was a Dodge. That explains it.
Someone in the chat asked about Meg. I've never seen Meg the movie, but I read the book. Meg, and I think it was written by Peter Benchley, I believe. I freaking love that.
Is that the one about the huge shark?
Yes,
Megalodon.
There's other book I read by Peter Benchley that I wish they would make into a movie, but if they did, it would probably end up being a B movie just because of it. It's called Great White. It's like this genetically altered megalodon shark that like somehow spouts legs.
Oh.
It is fucking great.
Is it?
The movie's going to be horrible if they make a movie.
I'll have to get that book. I'm looking for something interesting to read.
Great White. I would highly suggest it. Great White. Freaking fantastic movie.
Also, since I'm about to start traveling again, I've got to go ahead and get some audiobooks.
I don't know if I read
Yeah.
an audiobook. It was better just reading it, but I mean, audiobook might be good. Maybe you can get Morgan Freeman to do it, or someone that's
Or
got
Paul.
like, or fucking dude, get Ozzy to do it. That'll be hot. That'll be fucking tight, dude. Ozzy. Kevin!
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to
Paul
understand
Kemp to
half of
read
it
it.
though.
Moby Dick is a great audiobook. Oh, cool.
I've yeah. When I'm taking road trips, I just like to have an audiobook and to listen. I'll either call family and catch up while I'm on the road, or listen to an audiobook. Makes the time on the road go faster.
There you go.
Jeez. Everybody talk at once.
I know, right?
You driving cross country, Hank?
Not the trip I'm trying to get tickets for right now, but since I'm cleared to travel, I'm going to be doing the short trips. Like I'm going to go out to in New Mexico, where the UFO crash site.
Roswell.
Roswell, yeah.
Yeah.
Always wanted to visit out there, and
You realize that it's just a lot of desert, and you're not going to be able to get anywhere near that place.
you're talking Area 51 in a whole different state.
Oh, isn't Roswell also nothing but desert?
There's a lot of desert, but you can actually get you can get close to the crash site, and if you get
No shit.
and if you get permission, you can actually get out from the landowner. You can actually get out to the crash site.
Oh.
I did not know that. I thought that you wouldn't be allowed anywhere near that shit.
I'm planning on just going to one of the camping areas, and I've got a drone with some LED lights that I'm planning on fucking with people with.
It'll work to watch. It will.
Sightings by the government.
So early August, you see something in the paper about a UFO sighting over Roswell. That was me.
Government.
Have you seen the movie Paul?
That's just your cover story, Hank. You're actually looking for the mothership so you can go back home.
Right.
Well, I've done most of the things that the adrenaline rush things for a bucket list I've already done or can't do anymore. So my bucket list now is to go to different sites from movies and TV to like before COVID I went to the Duck Commander where the shop for Duck Dynasty in Louisiana.
Wow. So what do you guys think of all the stuff that's been going on just with the government seeing all the UFO sightings? What are you guys' thoughts on that? Someone wanted to know.
Sounds like more money for SpaceX, or more money to funnel out for military research.
Could be. It could be.
I haven't had time to dig into any of the stuff that's just been released to see if any of it really trips my trigger or not.
I mean, think about it. The government's been denying UFOs, right, for centuries, and now all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, we got spots of these. Yeah, these are happening. And the reason why, I don't think it's that they've been withholding it from us. I personally think it's all bullshit. You know what I mean? I think it's just another way to take a bunch of money and create, committees and another group of people to drain the slaves.
I don't think so. I think that there's something to it. I think that we've, especially with the Freedom of Information Act. I mean, there was a time when the government, someone requested like a FOIA back when FOIAs first showed up, and the government actually went and burned a bunch of files like right before they sent them out to this dude. I mean, you can find. I mean, what MK Ultra is it or something? They wanted something on MK Ultra or something like that, and they
So
burned
they did have
most
a
of the
pretty.
files.
So they had a pretty good case, though, huh?
Oh yeah, who knows what they burned, right?
So I mean, it's
I
just my
mean,
thought that if something was actually there, dude, it'd be beyond just burning it. And I think you nailed it, though. That they destroy the records they don't want people to know about, right?
oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think they definitely
Well,
do. But it's hard
Project.
to do that now in this stage because people are so, like,
Yeah.
yeah, against the government, and they're just like watching them with a, they're like, well, now we kind of have to. That, and I mean, come on,
They
how
don't though,
arrogant will
Tim.
we be? How arrogant can we be to think we're the only people, the only living force in this
So,
universe? You know?
so Ken, I don't think that they do have to give up the paperwork, though. I mean, even with stuff that I've been experiencing lately, I just watched like 4 years went in, right, and ultimately court documents went in for discovery, like things that are supposed to be part of due process, dude. And I wasn't able to get documentation that just so happened to surface 4 days before my speedy trial, forcing me out of my speedy trial.
Well, yeah, that's the thing about FOIAs. Just because you request it doesn't mean they have to give it to you.
Well, I
Well,
think it depends on the circumstances, but I think that that's why the FOIA exists. That yes, they do have to give it to you.
I mean, I think that's what I think that's what it is there for. But just unfortunately, there's just sometimes that just works
well,
out that way.
there's a
Sucks.
difference between disclosure and FOIA, though. For
Well,
criminal, for your
yeah,
criminal
but I think
defense, that would fall
but
under
both
disclosure.
ultimately break it down to where they're supposed to be giving you this public information. Yeah, so yeah, I don't think it matters, which classification or which court it falls under. I think it still breaks down to if they're obligated to give the information, they need to give it. But I find that quite often they don't.
That's that's an interesting. This is gonna be out in left, but that's an interesting theory. What if the reason they're admitting UFOs now is because they're actually working on time traveling, and now they're going to try and cover that up and say, "Well, fuck it, we'll talk about UFOs just to get them off the time traveling."
Wow.
I know that's
Well,
far out there, but I mean, come on, I wouldn't put it past the government to do some shit like that.
well, in the early '80s, there was hundreds, if not thousands, of UFO sightings that were the government would never say what it was, and finally, uh, finally came out. It was the what was the stealth fighter? The F-111? No,
117.
yeah, the F-117.
Well, I
It
remember
was
when
with it was
the stealth bomber was testing, people thought they were UFOs too.
yeah.
I mean, it could just be new freaking technology that we just haven't seen yet that the military or the government's gonna bust out with. Next, you know, we're gonna have this fucking uh, circle shaped fucking vehicle come out and like, yep, it was us the whole time. Deal with the
And
fuckers.
and the way
Yeah.
they're advancing drones, I mean, they don't have to worry about the G restrictions on it that you had to for a human pilot. So some of the stuff they can design can do things that we've never seen before because you've always had to have a pilot in there to navigate it. And
And what do you guys? You think that might be a little dangerous? We're taking the human element out of a lot of these things. Don't you think? Could that make it a little easier for our lawmakers and government makers? They're not sending real people out there now. Now there's less liability, and it's easier to go to war and easier to do these
well,
horrible
you've
atrocities.
you've already seen that. I mean, hell, um, a lot of people wanted to see Obama brought up on treason charges for killing for having a drone strike on an American citizen, becoming judge, jury, and executioner of somebody instead of doing a snatch and grab and bringing them to trial.
The government has all kinds of, but again, I don't know. Government does that all the time. They do all kinds of assassinations and all that. Every government does.
Yeah,
But it's
well,
okay when it's in a war, kind of.
this time they just made the mistake to make it page headline about, yeah, we
Yeah,
finally got this fucker, and then they're like, wait a minute, that's a U.S. citizen you just executed.
yeah, that's stupid.
Capital punishment.
Yeah, then you had that fucking private who went AWOL, deserted. There's several people injured and killed going out on missions trying to find him, and then he gets brought back. He's promoted from PFC to sergeant during his time as a POW.
I swear there's a drone that went and killed someone on its own. That's crazy. Skynet is alive, you know.
Well, some of the new drone technologies are you program them before you fly them, and they're able to use some AI to do course corrections and avoidances.
Yeah.
And we've had drones that are launched and they're on an autopilot with nobody at the controls at whatever location they're at for hours until they get on target.
Mm-hmm. It's a good question, Josiah. Why don't we hear anything about the Bermuda Triangle anymore? I don't know. It's a good question, though.
Well, they've had stuff that's not too long in the past about bringing up more questionable disappearances in the Bermuda Triangle, and then they have the Alaskan Triangle. It's had an airliner that disappeared. Did it disappear? And that was in the early 2000s.
Okay. So stuff going on. Okay. Fair enough. You still with us, Gary? Gary fell asleep.
No, I didn't. I'm just sitting there soaking it in.
Okay. All right, guys. I just want to go out for a
It's
little
like I'm
bit.
done with this shit, and this ain't exciting enough.
Some of this ain't go. I was thinking about go watch a movie, I guess.
Yeah, Kenny never really does the drama and shit.
Yeah.
We'll
All
have
right, Gary. Got anything last minute to say, Gary?
Nope. Just thanks for having a little show. This is interesting.
Bird.
My exclusionary order is up on the 10th, so I'll be back on campus on the 11th.
Okay. Good luck with that. Hank?
Thanks for having me up.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining. See you again on another show. All right, guys. Peace.
All righty. See ya.
I can't believe you two took that raving lunatic seriously. What do you think this is?